Knowing your risks during hurricane season if you live in our far most inland communities could help keep you and your family safe, save some heartache, and save you some money. So who are our far inland communities? Scriven County, Jenkins County, Emmanuel, Candler, Toombs, Montgomery, Jeff Davis, Bacon, Ware, and the city of Douglas. So the number one concern is rainfall flooding, completely different from storm surge. When a storm makes landfall, it tends to slow down and spread out. And if it sits over the coastal empire and low country for days, that's when we're going to get that rainfall flooding. Completely different from storm surge. Storm surge is from the ocean, and we don't have to evacuate for that in our inland communities. So just know that. All right, so what about damaging winds? Yes, we could have those damaging wind gusts that could take down trees, power lines, and sometimes those damaging winds could make even fencing projectiles. So that's a concern, as well as isolated tornadoes. Now, the isolated tornado risk is the greatest on the northeast quadrant of a storm. And if we get a storm that's landfalling in Alabama or Florida, all it has to do is cross that little sliver of the peninsula of Florida and make its way into Georgia. And if it makes that way to the northeast, there we are, right in that northeast quadrant of the storm. So you don't necessarily have to evacuate for a hurricane if you live in these communities, but you do need to know if you're structurally sound. If you're home, if you have any questions about it, if you live in a mobile home, do you know where your safe space is? Are you comfortable staying? If not, have a backup plan on where you would go for safety.